Welcome back to my channel once again. Today I'll be giving you tips on how to save a 1 million naira in a short while. So the average Nigerian, they are categorized into three. The least spend at least $1.9 per day, which is about 950 naira. The second category, I put those that spend $3.2. That's about 1,600 naira. The third category spend $5.5 and above. That's about 2,750. So no matter how poor you are, you fall under one of this category. So no matter who you are, no matter the amount of money you think you have and how less you think you spend, you'll be part of one of the three categories. So I'll be giving you tips on how you can maximize this money and save at least a 1 million naira in a short while. So I'll be narrowing the process or the tips into three perspectives: how you can save for your children as a parent, and how you can save for yourself as a student, and how you can save for yourself as a worker. I'm by name John Simon. This is my YouTube channel where I give business tips, current business you need to invest on, trending business you need to do. So the first tip I'll be giving you is how to save a 1 million naira as a parent for your children. So due to the current situation in the country, as a parent, you need to have a backup plan for your students, for your children, so that after they graduate from school, they will not become to wander around the streets of the country looking for jobs. So I'll just give you a small tips on how to save a 1 million naira for your child. So when your child turns a year, you should start saving 100 naira per day for him. If you can save 100 naira each year for your child, in a few years time you would have saved a 1 million naira. So if you save 100 naira each day in a year, you would have saved 36,500 naira. So you save a 1 million naira for your child in 6,667 days. You would have saved a 1 million naira for your child. So this is the first tip as a parent. But if you can step it up, if you decide to save 200 naira in a day for your child, so in a year you would have saved about 73,000 naira. So in 13 years you would have saved a 1 million naira for your child. That's maybe when your child is in year one, by the time he's done with the university, he has a 1 million naira in his account to start up a business. But if you start saving at year one, that's when the child is just 1 year old. So when the child is age 13, the child will have a 1 million naira. So just imagine when the child finishes from university, you're having over 2 million naira to start up a business. He will be well balanced in life, no struggle when he's made to be looking for jobs and other things. So if you decide to step it up to 300 naira, that's if you save 300 naira per day every day for 1 year, you would have saved 109,500. So if you can save 1 million in 11 years, that you save 300 naira every day. In 11 years, you'd have saved 1 million for your child. So if you endeavor to do this, I tell you, your child will not be part of the people crying for jobs, crying for underemployment, because they have money to fall back to, they have money to start their business. Yeah. So if you endeavor to do this as a parent, when your child come of age, you have money to fall to. Some of you can testify. If your dad would have done same thing for you, you will not be in the situation or current position in which you are currently. So tip number 2, as a student, how do I save when you have lots to spend, handout and other things? How do you save a 1 million naira? As a student, I would have loved to give statistics of how much an average student spend, but it varies, it ranges. Some students spend close to $5 a day, some spend less than that. So averagely in a year or in a particular section, an average student spends more than $50. An average student spend more than $50 in a section. So $50, when you do the calculation, 50 times dollar exchange rate now is 500. 50 times 500, you know how much is that. So an average student spend $50 in a section. I'm not talking about school fees, or I'm talking about upkeep, maybe it's money for other things. So an average student spend about $50. So as a student, how much can you save? That depends on you, and this depends on how you can discipline yourself. So the same tips that I gave for the for parents to save for their children, you can apply that also. But as a student, you have limited time in school. If you are doing a professional course, you spend 5 years in university. If you are doing medicine in Nigeria, you spend about 8 years. So just say professional course, you do 5 years plus service 1 year, which is 6 years. Then for medicine, you do 8 years in the university. For other courses in Nigeria, which are non-professional, you can spend 4 years, then plus your service 5 years. So how do you save 1 million? So if you want to save 1 million as a student, I think you should start saving 500 naira a day. It's difficult actually. It's not easy, but it takes determination and discipline. As a student, if you can discipline yourself and narrow your spending, if you can save at least 500 naira a day, by the time you are done from the university and your youth service, you'll be having 1 million naira in your account. That's in 5.5 years. That's 5.5 years. You should be having 1 million naira. So for those spending 8 years, you have over 2 million, in your account to start up business. So when your mates are looking for jobs, what to invest in, you're already ahead of them. You know what you want to do. You know how to spend the money. You don't go job hunting like them. So tip number 3, as a worker, as a parent, how do you save 1 million naira? So this is the last tip. So I want you to listen currently, because we have the working population of Nigeria, a very high rate, but we can see poverty striving, no money, because of people don't manage how they spend. I tell you, there's money in this country. If you're a bricklayer and you're earning 1.5 a day, how much do you save? People don't save. If you save money, I tell you, at a very few years time, you should have 1 million naira to start up a business on your own. So I will give you a tip. How much do you earn in a month as a government worker? An average government worker, I don't want to say, let me say level 8, level 9, level 10, should be earning around 90 to 120k. But those are without certificate earn below that. But if you work for the private firm, some pay 30, some pay 50, varies. So how much do you decide to save from this? So let's go. So this same principle applies. So if you can save 1,000 naira a day as a worker, I tell you, in a year you would have saved 365,000 naira. In 3 years, you have saved 1 million naira to start up a business. You can decide to resign after 6 years, as you wish. If you save 1,2 in a year, you would have saved 430,000. So that's in 2 years and 4 months, you would have saved 1 million naira. So in 5 years, you have 2 million plus. You can decide to start up your own business and resign. So that goes. If you can decide to save 5,000, if you have to save 10,000, it depends on how much the income comes and what you are doing. But I would like to end this video on this note. You can only save if you are disciplined. So determine to start saving now and see yourself in a few years' time being a millionaire, and begin to think about what business to invest in. I tell you, the country is moving towards a better standing now when it comes to business. I see young people that are striving to start up business, but the thing is, they don't save. Start saving now and save your tomorrow, and save the tomorrow of your child. And the Lord will bless you. Thank you. You can still subscribe and leave your comment below if you have not subscribed yet. So leave your comment below. I'll answer. If you have any questions, I will answer your questions. Thank you once again.